There was a time when Kappa was the biggest kit sponsor in football. I started noticing it when I was scrolling through old photos of legends. And in almost every single photo of these guys is a Kappa logo running down their sleeve. As a kid, I had their bum bags and track jackets, but they were always the budget option at shops. So I did some digging. Kappa started because of a batch of defective socks. A production error in the 1960s caused a large order to get rejected. So the company started marking quality tested products with a K, and that K became Kappa. In 1969, a photographer called Sergio Dreddo was shooting a male and female model sitting back to back. During this shoot, his camera flash jammed, but Kappa loved the silhouette that it created so much that it became their logo. One of the most recognizable logos in football was created from a mistake. Kappa's first move in the football world was Juventus in 1979. Kappa is a Turin-based brand, and Juventus were the biggest club in Turin at the time. They also began working with AC Milan in 1986. During this partnership, Milan won 2 European Cups wearing that Kappa logo. One of the greatest club sides ever assembled was wearing Kappa during their peak. And the thing about being a kit sponsor, if a team is successful while they're wearing your badge, that uniform becomes immortalized. This success allowed them to land Barcelona in 1992, and at this point they had no front of shirt sponsor. So outside of the club's badge, Kappa was the only logo on the shirt. This deal so happened to coincide with R9's Ballon d'Or year. Their luck was so good that from 1979 to 2000 there was 11 years where the Ballon d'Or winner was wearing their logo. But it wasn't only about the names on the pitch. The kits themselves were genuinely ahead of their time. They were creating innovative designs and aesthetically pleasing ones. And the peak of their innovation was probably their combat shirt. Italy gave Kappa the national team deal in 1999, and they created a skin-tight lycra jersey designed to stop opponents from pulling shirts. And that was probably the biggest moment for Kappa, because after that came the emergence of Nike and Adidas's total dominance of the football market. Not to mention in the UK, the brand took a cultural hit that was almost impossible to recover from. Little Britain in 2004 had a character playing into the chav stereotype, wearing a pink Kappa tracksuit. They were making a caricature out of the exact type of person associated with the brand. This shifted public perception overnight, and it's similar to what was happening with Burberry in the 2000s. But Kappa's story doesn't end there, because the demand for their vintage football gear is higher than ever, and they're still making moves. The Tunisia World Cup kit is clean, and if you haven't seen what they've been doing with Fiorentina recently, go check it out, they're making some heat. But what they built from 1979 to 2000 leaves them in football cult hero status forever.